Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your 2025 Apple Hill Redhawks.
We'll be starting with you just in a few minutes. Today we have Huntington Blue Devils versus the Half Hollow Hills East Redhawks. Ben, any keynotes for today's game?
Alright, so it's good to be back. First game of the season for the Redhawks after LIC appearance last year. They look to take it forward this year. They got another very talented roster, a lot of the same returning guys, but a lot of guys that are ready to step into new roles. A new look in the running game. There's a three-headed monster back there. Tony, what's Tony's last name?
Tony Keehee.
Tony Keehee, Jaden Bryan, along with the same beast back there, Daniel White, D1. So they will be looking to attack the run game, test out the defensive line of Huntington. And so I think the game plan for Marshall, and he always preaches just coming out aggressive and being the team to beat. And I think that's exactly what they'll be doing today.
Ladies and gentlemen, as a reminder, we ask all spectators.
A big thing is 16 out of the 22 starters for Hills East return this year. That's high in high school football. So it's really crucial that they stay healthy and keep working hard.
That's absolutely right. It'll be a great game today. I'm very excited to watch.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Tom Collins.
Yeah, so pre-game we saw a little bit of the pushing from both teams. So we're going to see how that affects today's game. Is it going to be a more physical game? And we need to make sure the Hills East Redhawks stay disciplined.
That's right.
That was a big thing last year, discipline and
Before we
execution.
start today's game, this past Thursday marks the 24th anniversary of a very somber date. We pause to remember September 11, 2001, a day that forever changed our country. In the face of unthinkable tragedy, we witnessed extraordinary acts of unthinkable tragedy, we witnessed extraordinary acts of courage. First responders, firefighters, police officers, EMTs, and countless everyday citizens ran toward danger to save lives. Many made the ultimate sacrifice. Their bravery will never be forgotten. Today, we honor those heroes, past and present. We extend our thoughts and prayers to the families who lost loved ones, to the survivors who still carry the weight of that day, and to members of our own community who were personally impacted. We also recognize and thank the first responders who continue to serve and protect us each and every day. Your dedication inspires us all. As the Redhawks take the field this afternoon, let us remember the values that carried our nation through its darkest hours: courage, unity, and resilience. Now, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, will you please rise and join me in observing a moment of silence as we honor all those we lost and all who continue to serve. Thank you. And at this time, will you continue to remain standing, and please remove your caps. And please welcome Half Hollow Hills East class of 2026, Charlotte Labelson, as we honor America and those who serve to protect it with her rendition of the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs burst
Stapleton, class of 2026, with the national anthem.
Get to it.
Should be a good game today. Both Hillsies beat them twice last year, once in the playoffs and once in the regular season. In the playoffs, so there's going to be some revenge Huntington's looking for today. So I'm excited to see what that has in store.
That's right. Huntington is not one of those teams that you just walk right over you and you just look right past. They're a solid football club. They're not going to
Captains for Hillsies.
come into their come
Number
in there
71,
and just take
Keith
it down
McDowell.
like they did twice last year. They're gonna put up a fight and they're gonna want to win this game.
Number 25,
They're
Theo
gonna
Johnson.
have to have a chip on their shoulder.
Number 2, E1, and White. Number 10, Jake Pagliaro. And number 7, R.J. Peters.
Last year, D1, one of the captains for Hills East this year, rushed for 299 yards versus Huntington last year. So it's going to be interesting to see what he can do
The
today.
officials for today's game, referee Carl Superina, umpire Larry Dax, back judge Joe
Take a look
Santarelli,
at some of the
line
captains
judge Blake
right here.
Crespi,
R.J. Peters, not a senior, he's a junior. He's a junior, and he's a very skilled football player. He's going to come in as probably the wide receiver 2 this year behind Adrian Merchant.
and lineman Ryan.
He's ready to put on a show absolutely today. He's been training all offseason for this. He runs track, he plays basketball. He's a multi-sport athlete. But when it all comes down to it, he's a football player. So he's going to be ready to go.
Yes, Hills East going to have some new faces that we haven't seen last year. 6 new starters because we lost 6 seniors. 3 receivers, a tight end. So some people are going to have to step up. Who can we see today? Who's your underrated player of the game, Ben?
I was waiting for you to ask me this question. I'm going to go with Jaden Webb. I think Jaden Webb, he's around 6'1", 6'2".
Okay, ladies and gentlemen,
He's a
once
strong
the
kid,
game
and although he didn't have much of a role last year, he's ready to go. He's one of the starting safeties, one of the starting receivers, and he's been telling me all year. He's been telling me, I'm ready for this football season. I'm ready. This is my time.
Huntington will receive the opening
He's my underrated
kickoff
player.
moments away.
And don't be surprised if he goes crazy.
Underwood. Hey
Huntington
folks,
will
have a
receive
birthday,
the first kick.
anniversary,
That
or
means
player you
Hills
want
East
to
the first,
recognize.
and we'll get the ball at
And just a
halftime.
small donation to Hamill Hills cheerleaders. We'll be doing shout outs during the game.
I love,
Sign up
I
for a
love the
shout out
swag
by
that
seeing
Hills
Coach
East brings
Granada
every
or
single
Coach
game. They're very
Calderisi
put
at the
together,
rim.
and it's more of a brotherhood than anything. They love each other and they play for each other. So, although seniors left last year, that culture is still there as long as Marston's there. He's the key.
The assistant
when it all
coaches
comes
for
down to
Hills
it,
East,
it's the
Brandon
coaching staff
Brightman,
that,
Thomas
that
Beverly,
makes the organization
and
run
Jordan,
the right way.
Adrian
And
Montalvo,
He does that.
John
Absolutely.
Isopo,
He makes sure
Garrett
that the
Lynch,
culture is preached
Jenny
every single
Teresa,
day, whether it's practice,
Chris
whether it's on
Jean-Pierre,
games, the brotherhood.
Billy Holscher, and Jimmy Rigatero.
Yeah, this
The
year, new
offensive
defensive
coordinator
coordinator
is Brian
Pittman.
Hanover.
Can see a
defensive
little bit of a
coordinator is Dave
different
Pittman.
philosophy by him this
And the
year.
head coach of the Redhawks is Alex
And the players have been
Arcelin.
responding to his changes, and the coaching staffs are starting to learn and adapt to each other's.
The PA system is
schemes.
in mid-season form.
Oh, that's it.
So it's going to be interesting to see what changes we will see today. on the defensive side of the ball.
Why nobody cares.
Right. Well, because they probably come out here, play it, oh, it
No,
works, and then.
I know.
Just a reminder, 12-minute quarters, not 15
Well,
like the
Deb was always
NFL.
afraid to say something because it was donated by Redo, so she didn't want to take. She didn't want to complain. She didn't want to complain that they donated a piece of junk.
Maybe ours will be better.
The room over there.
Yeah, but. You were on it, you went on a cruise, right?
Just got back this morning.
Where were you?
This one was New England and Canada.
Nice.
Yeah, the one we did over the summer was
Ready for this
California.
game. I'm very excited.
Yeah, both teams starting to jog it out.
As we see, number 0 right here for
Yeah.
Hills to
You
get
got a
the
favorite?
outside before June.
I mean, Alaska is.
He's got a chip on his
Alaska,
shoulder.
it's the second time we've been
He's
to
ready to
Alaska.
run it up.
You can't take your eyes off.
Looks
the
like it's
scene.
going to be Noah Reinstein on the kick here.
Number 44. Oops, who is that kid?
Noah Reinstein. I think it's Noah Reinstein. We'll check the sheets right now.
Oh, okay, Okay, thank you so much.
Okay.
Don't let me know.
And the kick. And here we go. Welcome to the 2025 high school football season. And we'll start with the touchback.
The 2025 season is underway.
It's off the wall.
It goes into the end zone for a touchback.
It's just there's nothing like it.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. If Nancy D'Amico is in attendance, Nancy D'Amico, please head to the scores. Please head to the press box.
We see two
Nancy
running
D'Amico
backs out there right now, D1 and
from
Keegan.
Massapequa.
I'm sorry, Brian is out there as well.
This might be her right here.
Keith McDowell's on defense. We didn't see him until the goal line last year, so it's going to be interesting how he's implemented right now.
There you go.
First down for Huntington. Huzek, the quarterback. We saw him last year in the playoffs. They're a run-heavy offense, and it's going to be a jet sweep.
Nice tackle right there. Who is that?
Titan Elise on the handoff, and that is Adrian Merchant on the tackle.
What a tackle right there.
2-yard
The way it
loss
started
on
off,
the play,
he's
second and
feeling
12
himself.
from the
He
18.
jumps right off from that tackle and he starts flexing right to his team. His team is absolutely loving it. That's the way you start off a football game.
Coach Marcelin wanted this year to work on discipline, so it's going to be important not to get a flag for celebrating too hard.
Yeah, now.
This is probably not even the right thing.
So
No,
we'll keep an eye on that.
Scoring.
Maybe they didn't put the code in.
It's a read option, and Huzek is going to take it for 4 yards. And there's a late flag down.
Flag on the play.
Yep, that'll be right. That'll be on 100%.
Steve, the scoreboard says 99.
I know, we're fixing it.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Marcelin is coming out hard and yelling at his players to stop playing the mental game. Be smarter than them, because we are smarter than them. We just sometimes get our emotions are in the way.
That's right. That's normal. It happens.
Looks like an unnecessary roughness foul on Huntington.
That button doesn't work. It says first and 10. Okay, so
Another guy to look at for Hills. He's now a senior. Keith McDowell. He comes in at around 6'4", 6'5", 320-something pounds. But he's an absolute beast, and he plays on both sides of the line. He's a skilled football player, and he's coming out in the senior year with something to prove.
So it's gonna. Is it second or third? Let's see. Three safeties back for Hills East right now.
There's an issue on the scoreboard.
Did he read it?
yes, he did.
Okay.
So following the penalty, third long for Huntington.
But that's not the normal QB. It is number 3, Xavier McCoy, and he is tackled for no gain. It's going to be a long fourth down.
Awesome.
Hills East going to look to get some good field
Ball
position on
carried
this
by
punt.
Yasir Jones. Gianluca D'Amico makes the tackle.
Good job, Luca, with the tackle right there. Again, multi-sport athlete, great athlete, big kid, and he's another guy to look for. Number 8.
Yeah, Yasir Jones, also we saw him last year in the postseason. So it's going to be crucial to see what he can do in this game for Huntington if they want to have a shot. So fourth down
Yeah, I see that.
and long.
Okay, so that's good. So edit.
I could put scores on.
Huntington calls timeout.
Charge timeout to Huntington. That's their first timeout of the half. 2 remaining.
Where's the
That's a
ball?
quick timeout. Quick timeout. Huntington, obviously, not the stuff they would like with a quick
Ball is on the 13.
and punt team will be out there
The
right
only
now.
buttons that are working.
That's the exact start that you want for Hillsies. Come out there, you defer,
Okay.
and you end up with the ball after not even 2 minutes off the clock. That's a great sign.
And that's a big miscommunication early in this game by Huntington. They get the ball, they get their punt team on, and you think, oh, it's easy now. And guess what? They had to waste a timeout here early.
And also they're backed up in their own territory. So I'm excited to see who the kick returner will be for Hills East. I think it might be RJ Peters. One of those speedy guys out there. So we'll see what happens as the punt team comes out here for Huntington.
Yeah, they were working with a bunch of guys this week in practice on punting, who's going to be returning, so we could see a few guys back there. Maybe they go two back and see where the ball's placed.
That's true. That's true. That's a new common thing going on in the NFL this year. There's a new kicking rule in the NFL. It looks like it's R.J. Peters back there, number 7. And he's not even at midfield. He's at around the 45-yard line, so he can catch his ball and take it out. And then,
Yeah, get to the 35 and only need one first down to get into field goal range.
that's right.
4th down, let's see what they're going to do here on the punt.
We know Noah Ryan has a leg.
High snap, punter recovers, and it's going to be kicked to the 42-yard line.
It's not a great kick.
Henry Gerber's punt is down.
It's not a great kick, and it lands around the 40-yard line, right around there. So Nick Sevilla will be coming out here with great field
There's a
position.
flag on the play.
There's another flag on the play. Marcelin is going to talk to the ref at midfield.
I just like to recognize the unsung heroes of not just the football team but all of the sports teams. And it's our athletic trainer Kate. She's at every single game. She's pregnant. She's got a lot going on. Yet she still comes out here and she makes sure all of her players, all of her boys are in healthy condition. She's absolutely an unsung hero. And make if we end up going big time and LIC again, even farther to the States. Don't look much farther than the athletic trainer.
So the flag looks like it's going to be on Hills East. It's going to move them on to the other side of the field. Going to be at the 43-yard line. It's going to be first down Hills East on the far side of the field. And that's a penalty where Coach Marcelin has had problems with this in the past. Discipline. Got to be smarter than them. So that's going to be the big key to
Following the penalty,
today's game. If Hills East can stay out of trouble.
1st and 10 at their own.
That's right. We got a packed house today. The bleachers are, for the most part, all filled up. Everybody's excited to see. We got our first snap from Hills East.
R.J. Peters on the handoff to the outside. He is breaking tackles and gets a 4-yard gain.
R.J. Peters with the carry.
And I like that. I like that start. They go with a little jet sweep to R.J. Peters.
Tight release,
Comes
made
around
the
the
tackle.
end. He runs into one of his own players there, but that's he's a really speedy guy. He's a skilled player, and that's another
3-yard
player
gain on the play, 2nd and 7.
And also keep in mind,
From the Hills
D1
East
was in the
47.
backfield there. Trying to get the attention off of him is going to be huge for Coach Hanover on the offensive side.
As we see lined up, Adrian Merchant and R.J. Peters on the same side here. And they're, two really skilled players, and that could be the deal to look for.
2nd and 5. And this one to D1. D1 is breaking tackles left and right, and he gets the first down at the 39-yard line.
That's awesome. He's nearly unstoppable.
Shifting his way to the Huntington
Such a
sideline.
big kid. He's not the tallest, but he is the strongest. There's no one that can really take him down.
They gain into
He
Huntington
put together
territory. It's
that mix of speed
First
and the
down.
mix of strength. It's a tough
1st and
combo.
10 at the Huntington
1st and
39.
10 at the 39 for Hills East. And also, you can't go out with it. His O-line is insane. Trayvon Cole-Jenkins, Keith McDowell, and so many other more guys who put in the work to help D1. And another handoff to D1. He's running up the middle for a good 5 yards.
Yes, that's nice. Really nice. Oh. There's been plenty of
A lot of bickering from both teams.
There's been a lot of bickering.
Gain of 6 on the play, 2nd and 4 from the Huntington
That
33.
neither team want to see that. It is part of the football game. It's part of the competitiveness, and we like to see the passion, but it can't go too far.
Unless they
Yeah,
name
Joshua Asiano Hernandez was laying down on one of the Hills East guys, and he shoved him off, and then he was making hand gestures. So 2nd down and 3. It's going to be a RPO play to Adrian Merchant for his catch of the season to the 22-yard line. It's first down, Hills East.
What do we got?
And that's a beautiful job by quarterback Nick Sevilla reading the defense. They were committed to the run, and then he hits Adrian Merchant
12-yard
down
gain on
the
the
field
play,
for
good
2
for
yards.
another.
And then he gets
Hillsies.
the first down, yards after the
First and
catch.
10 from the 23.
D1 in the backfield with Nick Sevilla. Gianluca D'Amico as a tight end this year.
I like it. And again, like Nick
Ball
Sabella-
snap.
Football in there.
D1 spins. He breaks the tackle. There's a flag on the field. He gets into the end zone, but it may be coming back as there's a flag down on the field.
And on the play.
Beautiful, beautiful run by Daniel White right there. He just, again, exactly what I was saying before. It's not his first year. It's not even his second year.
Holding by the offense, and that touchdown is coming back, unfortunately.
No, it's still a good sign. It's an unfortunate holding call there, but it's promising to see what he can do. He's become a veteran, and the players look up to
Maybe
him. He's a
with
great
three
player.
quarters, we just reset the whole thing. I don't know.
So it's going to be second and long.
We have the manual.
It's going to be first down after the holding penalty, first and about 20.
It should be shifted over.
So Hillsies is going to have to get some yards back here. That play took
But,
them just out of field goal
The buttons
range.
aren't even working.
Following the holding penalty.
Did he run it?
Yeah.
Sevilla motioning to his offense, calling a play.
They're backed up, but this is not something
First
they
and
can handle.
18.
A behind handed off to Jaden Bryan, who gets about 5 yards back.
Another helmet comes
James
off.
Bryan with the
Jesus.
carry.
Another flag.
And
on the
there's
play.
another flag on the play. There's another flag on the play. This one looks like it's going to be on Huntington for an unnecessary roughness. This game is getting chippy early.
Really chippy. It's not, it's not a great sign. Honestly, it's not because, although it shows the passion and the competitiveness of both these teams, it's starting to break up the game. There's been a flag almost after every single play. So we need a smoother game from both sides, and I'm sure Marshall will definitely be preaching that in practice.
Penalty against Huntington.
15-yard penalty will result in a first down, automatic first down for Hills East.
I'll take that.
What are you preaching to your players right now?
Okay.
Both
Well,
teams are having
I was
trouble
just trying to do a
disciplining
quick
right now.
here.
Coach Ron Wilson and
I
Coach
did
Alex
it
Marcelin.
almost a 10
You know what I would just be saying to them? I'd be saying, focus on the things that you need to be focusing on. Not, pushing the players after the play, but more of, executing and getting these plays done the right way. That the way that you practice them every single day.
Let the other team make the mistakes, not us.
Focus on the things that you should be.
Looks like it's second down.
Following the penalty.
It might still be first down.
Second down and 2.
Second down and 2. Handoff to Jaden Bryan. He is going to be very close to that first
Jaden
down marker,
Bryan
and it looks like he does have that
Muscles his
first
way
down.
through the Huntington
He
line.
pushes up there for about 3-4 yards.
Gain of 5 on the play. Good for another Hillsies first down.
So that was a big sequence of plays for Hills East, forcing Huntington to make
First
some
down and
mistakes.
10 from the
They made
11.
mistakes, but if Huntington makes bigger mistakes, their mistakes get erased. So, going to keep an eye on that as we proceed in this game. About 7 minutes ago in this first quarter of action, no score on the board yet.
So I'm just gonna point out a player that I completely forgot about, and it's Donnie Jones. He just transferred from Jericho, and not only did he play football, but he also played basketball. He's a great player.
D1 on the 2 running back
Swallowed
option.
it.
And off
Followed
to
up.
D1,
Almost
tackled
like
by
they knew it
number
was
70,
coming.
Tahid McCoy.
Zahid McCoy on the tackle.
It's a nice tag from Huntington there, but as I was saying, this kid Donnie, he comes from Jericho, and it looks like he's one of the main guys in the offense. He's number 15. You can look after him. He's a great player. Very athletic, very tall. Comes in 6'4", 6'5".
It's going to be second down now for Hills East. And it's going to be another handoff. No, a fake to D1. Passed on the outside. And he's going to get about 5 yards back.
D1 shakes and bakes his way past the 10-yard line.
And that's a good fake handoff. Throw it to the receiver going on the outside, rolling out. So
Gain of
D1 says
3
he's
on the
going to be
play.
used more in the pass game this year.
3rd and
As they
7
did lose some
from
key
the 8.
receivers. It's going to be third down now. Third down and about 6.
Let's see what Savilla's got here. He's been here before. He knows what to do.
Sevilla drops back into the pocket. Looking to
Good.
RJ
RJ Peters.
in the corner. Touchdown, Hillsy.
Touchdown, Redhawks.
That's exactly how you want to start off the game. RJ Peters.
RJ Peters runs a little deep in to the back of the end zone.
Dick
And he gets
Sevilla to
open.
RJ Peters, 7 yards.
Out in, stayed up the
8
top.
yards.
Came across the field and used his speed and athleticism to get past the receiver.
He's big time. He's a great football player. Great athlete in general. And he knew exactly what to do there on third down. Next throw, he delivers a perfect throw into the back of the end zone. RJ Peters jumps up with some Brandon Cooks-esque and catches that ball in the back of the end zone.
Noah Reinstein on for the kick.
Yeah, this is definitely not the football.
It's not the right thing.
Kicking the other day, they focused on having a spot for the holder to put it, and kick looks up, and kick is good. Hills East up, 7-0.
Extra point is
After
good.
the first possession, what else can you
5:26
ask
left to play
for?
in the first quarter.
Awesome, nothing.
Hills East 7.
So the only things that I would have to say here is just, just have to get down the penalties,
I just want to say
get down the unnecessary things, and keep doing what you know.
It's weird that the other button.
The Hillsies comes out and practices as hard as they possibly can every single day, looking to get back to exactly where they were last year at the
I got
level. So, the penalties, they can't be overtaking the good stuff. But nonetheless, that's a great throw by Nick Sevilla and a great execution on third down. Hillsies lead 7-3.
Hills East cheerleaders doing their 7 count.
7
For
jumping
7
jacks
points.
from your Apollo
Hills East up
Hill
7-0.
Varsity cheerleaders.
Gonna see what they're gonna do on special teams here.
Hey folks, have a birthday, anniversary, or player you want to recognize. For just a small donation, Apollo Hills cheerleaders will be doing shout-outs during the game. Sign up for a shout-out by seeing Coach Kanata or Coach Calderisi at the rail.
Reinstein to kick it off once more. And they do this little mechanism where they say Hills East for timing. So, gonna run it once more. They put their hands up and then they put them down once more to stay here for timing. So we're gonna see that. A lot of the team, all they want to do is win and get back to where they were last year. So it's gonna be interesting to see what they're gonna keep on doing this whole season. So it's gonna be fun. Reinstein's kick to the 3-yard line.
Kick goes into the end zone for a touchback.
And it touches back all the way back there. I thought that hit him, Ben. What did you have?
It looked like it hit him. 100% looked like it hit him.
Interesting.
And I'd like to recognize another unsung hero, and someone that you may not look at a lot, but it's Noah Reinstein. He's coming in, and from what I hear every single day, I hear this kid has a leg. I hear this kid. He's not the biggest, and he's not the strongest, but he's just got something with that leg. So they're going to be looking to make some good kicks, to deliver. And it always helps to have a good kicker out there, because say you stop on the, you get stopped 4th down. It's 35-yard line. Now you got a late 40-yard kick. Late in the game, you need a good kicker. You need him.
Let's see if this works.
Guzik does not look to be in the backfield here, so that's an interesting sign. Oh, it is Guzik. I'm sorry about that. Pass to number 21, Kamistan,
Jacob
for a
Guzik's
nice
pass
first
completed
down.
to number 21, Jack
That play action pass.
Havenstein.
Hills East fell for that fake. It was a long fake, and then they pulled it back, threw it all the way down for a nice
That's good
slant.
play calling. That's really
Gain of
just good play
13 on
calling.
play, first down for Huntington
Simple
at the
football.
33.
Hills East a little aggressive early on so far on the defensive side of the ball, forcing the defense to make mistakes. Guzik's hands off to Yasir Jones. He breaks a tackle, and he gets a first down.
Stopped by Adrian Merchant there. I must say,
Number 3,
that-
Yasir,
that-
10-yard gain, good for Huntington.
11-yard
First
gain
down.
on that play.
First and 10
First
at
down,
44.
Blue Devils. One time they defended the run really well, the next time they defended the pass really well. So, gotta
Right next to
the game of check chess, not checkers.
Okay, so the height.
Let me see this football field.
Jones in motion, and a high
dropped.
snap.
Here he comes. That's a good block.
Guzik is, and there's a flag on the
Flag
field.
on the
I'll
play.
tell you exactly what that. That's a bad block from behind.
Okay,
You know,
Guzik
that tackle was going to be
on the
made for a
keeper,
loss
but
of
there's a flag on the
maybe
play.
even about 10 yards until one of the Huntington players, I'm not sure who it was, comes in and hits John Luca D'Amico from the behind, and that's a
Looks like
dangerous
illegal
play. So
block
of course, it's
against
like
Blue
the
Devils.
drill.
So that's going to put them back even further. Bunch of mistakes made by both teams so far this game. So it's going to be interesting to see what they're going to do. Ron Wilson's going to have to make an adjustment on that side of the ball.
I'm regretting every minute of it, Mike. Don't even talk to me.
We got one more year to get Jeremy right when Derek gets up.
So it looks like the ball's going to be moving back a little bit. Second and about 20, it looks like, after that illegal block.
Yeah, it's just a dangerous play.
First down and 20 from the
That's how
34.
whiplash happens. A little screen pass. No, they faked the screen pass. That's number 21.
Number 21, Kemiston on the reception.
He looks to be their wide receiver one.
Pass
He looks to be
complete to
the
number
guy that usually likes to go to.
Jack
When he doesn't have anything else. Originally looked like they were going to go for a little bubble screen right there.
RJ
And
Peters
then it was
makes the
covered.
tackle.
So that's go to the second option.
18 on the play,
It's
second
a
and
nice
2.
pass similar to the one that was in it before.
From the Hills East 48.
Pass for about 10 yards.
Yeah, so second and 1 right now for Hills East. So, or for Huntington Blue Devils. So, I say they're going to run into Yasir Jones here. Yasir Jones, direct snap, and he's going to get a first down.
He is, and another helmet comes
Yasir
off.
Jones with the carry. Jaden Bryant makes the tackle.
Jaden Bryant.
Zachary Matthews was pumped after that play. One of the right tackle on this team. His helmet came off flying, and he was really excited.
He liked it. Jaden Bryant
8 on the play, good
plays
run to
both
first
sides
down.
of the ball, and he plays both sides of the ball really
First
well.
and 10 from the 39.
Screen pass, unbelievable.
First and 10 from the 39. About 4 minutes to go in this first half.
Another guy to look at, after this playoff.
Guzik fakes it once more, and it's incomplete. Just a bit out of the reach of Kemiston once more.
Intended for Jack
That seems to
Hammerstein.
be the guy.
Definitely seems to be their guy.
Ryan
It's good coverage
Soto,
by Ryan
the
Soto.
defender.
Ryan Soto, again, a new transfer from here. Another guy like Donnie, new transfer, Ryan Soto. It's good to have him here. And something else I was going to talk about before was, Akio Johnson. He comes back, he's a beast. He's a linebacker. He makes tackles that nobody else can really make. And he gets hurt last year. He goes and he has surgery. We'll see how that affects him. And he comes back, better than ever, which I have no doubt in my mind that he can do that.
So it's second and 10 for the Blue Devils. Jones and Guzik in the backfield, and Hillsies comes with a blitz, but there is a flag down on the play. Offside.
He's jumped off sides. That'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Looks like it was on number 25, Akio Johnson.
That'll bring up second down and
Just what I was
5.
talking about, Akio Johnson.
From the
He's
34.
hungry to go get the ball.
I was like, how did he get there so quick? Obviously the offside penalty.
Yeah. He's hungry. He wants a redemption season in his senior year. And there's no one like him on that defensive side of the ball.
He's hungry.
Hungry.
Hungry for that Long Island championship. And more. So it's going to be second and 5 now after the penalty of offsides. Guzik and Jones in the backfield. Kemiston down low. And the handoff is to Yasir Jones. He does collide with one of his old men,
Yasir
and he's
Jones
short
on
of
the carry.
the line to gain. He collides with Shates Miller on that play, so
And that play had potential too. It had a lot of potential. And I was just thinking about this. If this was the Hills East who made that play, Alex Marshall would be eating them
Morello
up.
makes
He
the
would
tackle.
not, he would, be ripping them apart about this because that's the silly mistakes that
Two
you
on the
work
play.
on every single day.
Third
And it can't
and 3
happen.
from the 32.
third down and 3 after that big miscommunication once more. A lot of miscommunication both sides so far.
That's right.
Gusick gonna take the snap from Yasir. Gusick keeps it. It goes to the outside. He's at the 10. He got down to the 4-yard line. Big run for Jacob Gusick.
Gusick on the
Big run. That's a great
keeper.
play. That again, coaching staff making the right read.
Read option right there.
29-yard gain on
Holds the
play,
ball as
first and
long as he
goal from
can,
the 3
and then
line.
pulls it back last second. And that Hillsy's defense looked a little confused right there.
It's all about patience. All about patience. You know, it looks like you guys are coming at you, and then you have open space.
Wildcat
Touchdown.
touchdown.
Yeah.
Touchdown, Huntington.
That's Yasir Jones once more.
Yasir Jones, 3 yards.
That's how, I mean, if you're the Huntington coach, you like that. You like that sign that, you know, your players don't give up after you know, a tough start.
And Yasir Jones, Jacob Gusick, 2 seniors on this team who made key contributions to their playoff berth last year. So let's get Campbell onto the kick right now. And more miscommunication by Huntington right now. Oh, they're just looking for a football. Guess they took the football so far with them after the touchdown. They seemed excited. So 7-6 or 6-7 Huntington. So the kick is on. It's going to be Campbell here.
Yeah, that
Robbie
was-
Campbell on the kick.
Robbie Campbell to kick the extra point.
He's a
for
lefty.
Huntington.
Lefty kicker. How often do we see that in the NFL, Ben?
Not often. Not often at all, but it's
Kick
right,
is up.
It's right through the upright.
Kick is good.
Extra point is good. 2:29 left to play in the first quarter. We have a tie score, 7-up.
It's a good game so far. We got 2 minutes and 29 seconds remaining in the first quarter, and it's 7-7. Tie game here.
Still in the first quarter. 2:29 still to go so far. So it's going to be, Hillsy's going to have to make adjustments on the defensive side of the ball. Going to have to stop Yasir Jones somehow, some way, and Gusick for that matter.
Absolutely right. It's going to be a tough job for 2 really skilled players, and they've been here before. You know, much like you know, Daniel White and Mason Owens, they've been here before. It's not their first time, and they, you know, it's their last drive. They want to win. They you know, it's championship or bust for both these teams.
100%. A lot of flags so far, but that last drive looked promising for both teams. They started to clean it up.
Yep. I'm sure both coaches were preaching in the huddles.
Both kicking teams coming out onto the field. 7-7 ball game.
And you see on the bottom of your screen here, you've got a new scoreboard going on here, and it looks pretty professional. It looks like the NFL.
Thank you to Zach Snow for that.
For the Redhawks.
Huntington gonna kick the Hills East right here.
Robbie Campbell to kick for Huntington.
Robbie Campbell. Most of these kickers are soccer players as well. They do a little bit of both. So,
Yeah.
like Noah Reinstein, our kicker today, is primarily a soccer player, but he does kick for the football team. And it's gonna be a little bit of
Flag on the play.
onside kick right to Hills East.
They decided to go with the onside kick there. It's a very interesting decision, being that there's only 2 minutes left in the first quarter.
You know what I remember from last year? They also did this last year. They couldn't kick it past the 22-yard line, so
Okay.
you might as well kick it 10 yards to give them the short field.
So I guess, you know, again, like, you take it for granted having a kicker like Noah Reinstein. You know, a lot of schools don't have a guy that they can trust to kick the ball far. But it's the onside kicks early, very very early in the first quarter. After a tie game.
I don't know. Because there's
Looks like an illegal motion on Huntington.
Onside kicks used to go a certain
I
amount of
didn't even
yards.
notice.
Onside kicks used to go a certain amount of yards. It didn't reach that. Onside kicks used to go a certain amount of yards. It didn't reach that. It did.
Onside kicks do have to go 10 yards, and I believe that was 10 yards, so going to be interesting to see what that flag is.
Oh, there he is.
Oh,
He was back here.
oh, he was back by the end. Okay, we have it.
It looks like a flag on Huntington. Illegal motion, I would
Illegal
say.
procedure against Huntington.
Illegal procedure.
That will be declined.
Guess someone moved a little early.
Will take over.
Or someone lined up on the wrong side. But Hills East is going to have the ball here. 2:28. Going to be Hills East football at about the 45-yard line.
It's really an exciting start to the season
Yeah, I
for
guess
both
they'll
these
take
teams.
5 yards back.
So they have guys that just
Oh, they're going to re-kick it.
they have guys that want to win.
Following
That's the most important thing when it comes to any sports
On
team.
Huntington will re-kick from the 35.
RJ Peters, our deep, the deepest guy on the field at the 20-yard line. And they have the hands team out here. So it's going to be, let's see what they do here. Are they going to try to boot it or do the onside kick again?
And the formation looks like a 2-1-2-1.
And it's going to be a power squib all the way to the 30-yard line. And he almost broke his tackle. He had one guy to beat. And that's Jaden Bryan getting all the way to the 45-yard line. And there's another flag down on the far side of the field.
I mean, look at that. Like that was an impressive move after a tough. Those kicks are very underrated. They're hard to pick up. They're hard to take back. And Jaden Bryan, he picks it up and he just had one more man to beat. It was a great move.
How many times have they got for him? Is it 3?
Ref's discussing about the flag.
Oh,
Yeah.
it should be the other way around,
Yeah.
right? It should be us 3 and
Yeah.
us 3 and then 2.
No?
Okay?
And that flag is going to be on Hills East as they're walking back. The discipline once more. Going to keep on being the Achilles heel of this team.
Their second possession, first or 10 from their own 30 with 2:23 left to play in the
First and 10
quarter.
on the 30-yard line. That's where they end up spotting it. So it looks like it's going to be a 15-yard penalty. Going to be first down for Hills East with 2:23 to go in the first quarter of action.
What's that?
I don't know how to put it
Oh,
in.
hit the edit button first and then hit
And then,
time.
okay.
Sevilla and D1 in the backfield.
Thank you.
Merchant on the bottom of the screen. Keehee in motion. He gets a jet sweep. He's going to try to get to the outside, and he gets a good 6-yard gain.
Number 5, Tony Keehee on the carry.
Looks like there's no flags on that play. You never know.
Sweeps his way around for game 6.
He's been using that receiver in motion, handoff to their advantage so far. That's a tough one to defend. You give it to one of your other running backs, Keehee coming around, and then D1. What do you do with him? Can't defend both of them at the same time.
The common guys that are just coming around have been Ryan Soto, RJ Peters, Adrian Motion.
Keehee in motion again. This time it's a handoff to D1. He gets
D1
about
with the
2
carry.
yards. It's going to be 3rd down and 2.
Frankie Algieri
Yeah, 3rd and short here. Let's see.
takes the tackle.
It's
Gain of
it's
2 on
interesting
the
to see what you
play.
do here. Do you
3rd down and 2
do
from
you
the
pass the ball or
38.
do you run the ball on 3rd and 7?
RPO. Give the quarterback an option. RPO. Run pass option here, Ben.
Yeah, an RPO could be nice. 100%.
Especially they're playing 5 yards off the ball. And it's going to be a handoff to D1. He does get the first down. He gets a little more, 2 yards after the first down. 1:10 to go in this first half of action.
First down.
Nixonville,
First and 10 from the
he has a
43.
presence in the pocket that it's scary to see when you're the other team. He's got a really tall frame and he's very relaxed, much like Cam Ward. He's a very relaxed player. He's not nervous and nobody speeds him up. He plays at his own pace.
He compared himself to Patrick Mahomes. His presence, his improvising skills earlier this year.
Okay, I like that.
D1 gets a good 4 or 5 yards on
Pitch
that
to
play.
D1. Number 52, Ethan Wallace.
44
takes the tackle.
seconds to go.
As the clock runs down in the first quarter here,
7-yard gain on the play. Puts the ball at midfield. 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 here. He got a good chunk of yards there on first down. That's exactly what you want on first
Yeah,
down.
ball on the 50-yard line now, halfway off the field. Looks like Keehee's going to come off the field.
Yeah, you get 6, you get 7 yards on the first.
Chase McCoy coming onto the field in place of Keehee.
Another
McCoy motions.
new guy came from high school west, and he's a really good player as well.
They're going to take it down. Let's see if they're going to call a play or not. Looks like they're gonna let it run out, and that is the first half, or first quarter, excuse me. Hillsy 7,
That's the end of the first quarter.
7.
Score,
Both
Hillsy
teams
7.
have to make big
Huntington
adjustments
7.
going into the second quarter,
I want to attach my name to this.
especially with the flags. I think we've seen 8 flags already so far this game.
Too much. It needs to stop. And again, like, it's a good start from both teams. You know, both teams coming out aggressive and doing what they do best. And as long as both teams stick to their game plan, it should be it should have to be a good one.
Both teams moving the ball well enough on offense to stay in this game so far. Defenses need to step up a little. This game's going to come down to who makes that one stop that's going to win the game.
Yeah.
The pancake. The pancake platoon is back this year.
Yeah.
I think that's what that smiley face flag is about. It's a yellow flag, so that's what color pancakes are. Kind of. Close enough. So 7-7 game. Start of the second quarter. Both teams flip the sides of the field, so Hillsies is going to be going to the opposite side of the field right now. This is going to be a crucial quarter to see which team needs to make bigger halftime adjustments.
What do you think the main things that both sides need to do in order to break away here in the second quarter?
For Hillsies, limiting the penalties.
I found it in like through the
And for Huntington, same thing, limiting the penalties. But besides the penalties, Hillsies definitely needs to get some other guys involved, throw the ball a little bit more, because I don't think these quarterbacks are stay with the receivers.
Second and 2 from
Hand off to Jaden Bryan,
Stopped up there.
and
Jaden Bryan with the carry.
he is very, very close to the first down.
And you know what I noticed here?
They might have to bring out the chains.
Coach Pittman.
Number 7, Titan Lease made the
He's got,
tackle.
he's got a lot of passion in this game. He really does, and he's been doing this for a while. It's not his
And
first
one
coaching
play,
experience.
that'll be
25 years of
fourth
coaching
down and
experience.
one from
Yeah,
Huntington,
he's been
40.
doing this,
I think it's
and he's got a really great group of guys to work with. But
third. It's
Correction,
third.
third down.
definitely
Third
seems to
down.
be very passionate already.
3rd down in inches.
Maybe we can see a QB sneak here potentially. Do a little slants. So,
No need when you have D1 back there.
sure.
But I don't think that's him. It's Jaden Bryan once more. He is fighting. He's fighting. It's
Jaden
going to be
Bryan
close.
muscles his way. Very close to first down yardage.
I say you go for it.
Definitely, I agree. I don't think he got it. I think he was a little bit short.
They're calling short.
They're calling a timeout. They're going to have to bring out the chain game. That's something that the NFL got rid of this year. Am I right about that, Ben?
Yeah, I haven't seen that at all this year.
I think they got rid of it and are going to a more technology based, like the tennis lines in tennis.
Okay.
Those lines are like electrified,
Oh,
so
wow.
they're going to do that this year.
I like that. Obviously, there's none of that in high school football.
So they brought out the chains. They're going to see how close he is to a first down. It definitely inches at this point.
Texas, there is.
Here it is. It looks like he is short by half a yard. So 4th down and very, very short.
Hillsies did not gain first down yardage.
Well, you know, again, like things that they work on in practice, like these very, very short field situations here. They work on different techniques of how to just pick up that half yard, how to pick up with a couple of inches. So I'm sure they'll have no problem getting this year. Picked up first downs. So if you're moving the ball down the field, that's a great sign. It shows fearlessness. And, you're not afraid of the bigger guys than the other team, the other side of the ball.
So it's going to be 4th down and 1. The Hills East offense is still out there. Looks like it's going to be D1 and Jaden Bryan in the backfield.
Let's see what we got here.
Right, shouldn't it?
It's going to be a QB sneak. He looks like he
And
has the
Sevilla will
initial
kick
yard.
it
Looks like he has the
across
first
the line
down.
again.
He's got it. First down.
In the yard, that will be Hillsy's first
Good
down.
play call. You have your two best running backs in the backfield. No need for a tush push.
First and 10.
You have
from
and
147.
I think the ball's going to them, so you can't defend that. So then Nick Sevilla takes the ball and pushes his way
Up
forward.
the seam!
That's
Hit
smart.
the seam! The seam!
Looks like there's going to be a timeout.
Oh, sorry. I'm funny.
10-21.
So it's going to be first down for Hills East in their own territory.
First and 10 for the Huntington 47.
In the Huntington 47. Ooh, looks like it's going to be a blitz. And D1 had nowhere to go
D1
right
on the
there.
carry, number 7 Titan Elise makes the tackle.
They're trying to avoid getting hit hard.
You saw those two
Lost
middle
3 on the play,
linebackers come
second
up
and 13 from
to
the
the about the 5 yard line. They were 5 yards off the ball. Then they come up to the line of scrimmage, and as a quarterback, I would have audibled there, try to get a little play action pass.
Yeah.
10 minutes to go in this first half of action. Sevilla fakes the pitch, and he's going to get hit hard
Nick Sevilla is sacked
by number 52,
Ethan Wallace.
Ethan Lawless, one of the captains of this Huntington team.
Yeah, that's how
He
you,
comes in strong.
that's how you hit somebody hard. Honestly, that was, that reminds
6
me
yard
of
loss on
like
the plays.
Is fast, speedy, and
Taking
strong
third
guy.
down and 19
Comes right off
from
the edge.
Hillsy's
And Nick
44.
Sevilla, he was looking maybe to do a little fake flip and play action pass downfield. But after the fake, after the flip was faked, he looked up and there he was.
Yeah, and they read that play like a book.
Again.
So kudos to them. They had the right film. 9 minutes to go in this first half of action. Hills East has a long first down, third down and 19. I would expect a screen pass here, a nice safe play. He's going to screen pass it like I called. And Huntington is right there to defend it.
Pass complete to D1.
It
Yeah,
is
so-
fourth down.
It's like it's gonna be a punt.
It's going to be a
Number
punt.
44, Blake Bender makes the tackle.
Blake Bender on the tackle. Noah Reinstein coming out to kick.
Three-yard gain on the play. Fourth and 16 from the 47.
8 minutes, 20 seconds. The punt team is out. And laces away. That is a terrible punt. Gonna hopefully it takes a bad bounce. And it goes to the 48-yard line. So about a 13-yard punt on that
Punch
play.
down at the 48.
I guess he got it off the side of his foot a little bit.
Yeah, you know what happens. Not
Huntington will take over first and 10 at the
It's a
Hillsy's
tough
40.
job to have to step in here.
Yeah, I did see Mateo Villa punting a little bit in the pregame, so
Yeah.
maybe he's going to come in after this, so we'll see. Time will tell.
We'll see. Not sure.
So first down and 10 for Huntington at the Hillsy's 48-yard line. 8 minutes and 7 seconds to go. It's going to be first down for Huntington. Last year, Hillsy's had a higher differential than Huntington by almost 100 points. Gusick hands off, flea flicker. Gusick drops back. Oh, he has his man, and it's overthrown.
Pass is incomplete.
Good
Intended
defense.
for number 1,
RJ
Henry
Peters and
Gerber.
Adrian Merchant.
Number 1, Adrian Merchant. was
Adrian
the
Merchant
defender.
and RJ Peters in the situation right there, playing defense. Pass was intended for Henry Gerber. That's the first time we saw him all day. That was a nice little Yasir Jones handoff, flea flicker back to Jacob Gusick. And that was an interesting play, especially this early in the season, because let's be honest, I think both teams will make the playoffs. Both of these teams. game. So
It's true.
Second and 10.
Theo Johnson
from
runs
the
along the
48.
line. He's going to be on the end of the line here on the left side.
second down, Yasir Jones motions out. Has open space. He is at the 32-yard line for a first
Screen
down.
pass to number 3, Yasir Jones.
That's how you put football right away. It's a simple play, just a little quick.
16-yard
Quick
gain,
pass,
good for
and
Blue
you
Devils
can
first down. First and 10 for the 32.
So first and 10 for the Blue Devils. Charge timeout to the Hills East defense.
7:53 to
Gonna
go
go
in the
over what
first
they wanna
half.
do here.
Hills East calls their first timeout.
Yeah, more adjustments need to be made right now.
I'd say gotta come out here after this timeout, and you need to, they're throwing a lot of quick, short passes.
Here's the move for a snack.
Picking
Head
up
over to the
15 yards
concession
from there.
stand on the
That can't happen. I
scoreboard
think I
side
have
of
to.
the bleachers.
We haven't seen too many run plays. They do have. They've got a couple, skilled running backs.
Also,
on
we
the
have
other
a
side of the
birthday
ball, on the other side of the
anniversary
ball,
or a
but
player you want to
the main
recognize.
thing they've been doing is
With
throwing
small
quick
donations.
passes.
The
So
Half
I
Hollow
think
Hills
that's
cheerleaders
a
will be
big
giving
thing that
shout-outs
should be
during the
key.
game. Sign up for a shout-out by seeing Coach Canada or Coach Calderisi at the
So
ring.
it's going to be, I would probably blitz here. Put some pressure on Guzek to get the ball out quick.
Yeah.
And Hillsy is going to need to apply some pressure here. Try to force a turnover and get the ball back into the hands of the Hills East offense. Huntington, we played each other twice last year. I don't think we can call it rivalry yet because they haven't beat us yet, but it's on the edge of being a rivalry.
And honestly, from the very beginning of this game, you could see these two teams don't like each other. They don't. There was a lot of very aggressive plays. Well, a lot of very aggressive actions happening after the plays. These teams, they definitely don't like each other.
Jones motions out, fakes the pass to Jones. Gusek trying to find an open receiver. He's going to scramble to the outside. He's going to throw it, and it's deflected by number
Pass is
5.
incomplete. Tony Keehee deflected
Tony
the pass.
Keehee deflected it.
Intended for
Yeah, a little bit of
Jones.
linebacker this year.
That's a good play. It's a really good play.
And Hillsies kind of knew that was going to come. They defended that really well, not getting fooled by that fake.
10 for the 32.
Both teams, they run let's say a jet sweep, then they fake the jet sweep. Hillsies and both Blue Devils, similar coaching styles here early on.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. It looks like a lot of similar things going on. Both, two good coaches. Coaches that have been doing it for a while.
So it's going to be second down and 10 on the 32-yard line. I think it's a little far for a field goal.
Yeah.
Miller motions behind the quarterback, and it's a handoff to Jones up the middle
Yasir Jones with the carry.
to the 28-yard line. Looks like a 4-yard gain. It's going to be third down and 6.
Tony Keehee makes the tackle.
Keehee playing great defense so far.
Correction, looked like Chase McCoy made the tackle.
Chase McCoy with the tackle there. He does a lot of different things well. He's a tall kid, comes in at around 6'1", 6'2".
Third down
strong,
and 4
smart.
from the 26.
He knows what to do in a lot of these situations.
So it's going to be third down and 4. 6 yards on the carry. Gusek by himself, all in the backfield. He's going to take a QB draw, and he is.
It's down after about 3 yards.
It's going to be close to a first
David
down.
Gusek on the
Looks like he might have the first down. And they are awarding the first down.
officials gave Huntington the first down. It'll be first and 10 from the 22.
First and 10 from the 22-yard line.
Running, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
2 timeouts each team.
Yeah.
Loosening his arm, I think.
Gusek hands off to Jones. Jones gets a 2-yard
Yasir
carry.
Jones with the carry.
Yeah, that's a great defensive play.
Looks
There
like
was
a
a lot of
1-yard
different
gain on
guys
the
that were
play.
on tackle, and they read that play like a book. Only picking up 2 yards there, that's a win for the defense.
100%. About 6 minutes ago in this first half of action. Second quarter, tied game. Both teams not playing their best football yet. But it's week one.
John
We're going
Luke
to try
and
to
Nico on others.
tune out the mistakes.
It's true, and if you're noticing that this game is, maybe a little bit longer than usual, it's been because of the flags. The clock's been stopped because of the flags, because they've been passing the ball a lot. It's been a lot of things that stop the clock.
Yeah, so it's going to be first down, second down and 9, and the carry
Guzek on the keeper.
for about 4 yards. Is that Guzek once more? Looks like it
He
is.
makes the tackle.
Guzek is a beast out there. He almost reminds me of Lamar Jackson a
3-yard
little
gain on
bit.
Yeah.
Run first quarterback.
3rd and 6 from the 18.
Yeah, I don't hate that at all.
So it's going to be 3rd down and 6. Hillsies need the big stop here. Keep this at least a field goal game. At least force the field goal. Hassad on the lower end of our screen right here. It's going to be a big 3rd down. Guzek and Yasir Jones. Hand off to Jones on 3rd down and 6. He's going to get to the outside. 10. He's going to be at the 9-yard line.
Nasir Jones on the carry. Adrian Merchant makes the tackle.
Adrian Merchant makes the tackle there, but I'm a little bit surprised that they didn't call a flag in the play. He looked like he was pulling back his jersey a little bit, maybe a little bit of holding, a little bit of
Maybe horse collar.
horse
possibly.
collar, that's what I was going to say, yeah.
10-yard gain on the play. Good for Huntington. First down. It'll be first
10
and
yards
goal.
nonetheless for Huntington there, and Hillsies will live without the flag.
Yeah, so,
It's on the 8.
Yeah.
and that just can't happen. Can't let your guy get to the outside part of the field right now.
It's true.
So 7-7 ball game, about 4:30 to go in this first half of action. Let's see what we can do here. Guzek and Yasir Jones once more in the backfield. Guzek keeps it. He's going to throw it. And the pass is incomplete,
Pass is
intended for
incomplete.
Hassett.
It was low. It was low. Nothing.
Intended for number 21, Jake Kamenstein.
Correction on that. Kamistan on that. But I think he could have caught it. I think it was where he could catch it and no one else could catch it. So
Not a bad goal. Not a bad
Is that a 3 over there on the right side? For us?
On the outside?
Yeah.
I believe.
Number 3, Ryan Soto was the defender. Speaking of which, the Havel Hills cheerleaders would like to welcome number 3, wide receiver, Ryan Soto, to the Hills East Redhawks.
So going to be 2nd down and 8 here. Guzek and Jones once more in the backfield. We got Hassett and Kamistan down low, and it's a handoff to Jones up the middle. He's going to get in for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Huntington. Yasir Jones, 8-yard run.
13-7.
goal.
Extra points aren't a guarantee here like in the NFL.
Yeah. And just like Hunter was saying before, Hillsy's not playing their best football yet of the season, and it's normal. There's it's week 1, still in the first half, but Hillsy's has the potential to be one of, if not the
Number
best.
10, Robbie Campbell, will attempt the extra point for the Blue Devils.
Campbell, the lefty kicker, out to try it.
Number 14,
Sorry
Frankie
about the
Altieri will hold.
Not functioning right now. Campbell's kick is up, and Campbell's kick is
It's
good.
good.
So Huntington takes a 14-7
First
lead.
half.
Hillsy's going to try to fix it now on offense.
Huntington 14, Hills East 7.
Going to be crucial for Hills East here. The time is a little bit off right now. It's 4:08 left in the first half.
Yeah, so we've got around 4 minutes left in the first half here, and I would say a main thing for Hills East, they've got to go get points in the game. They do. They received the kick after the second half, so if they even if they go out and get a field goal, maybe 14-10, then they come out, start the second half, go down and score again, and then you're off. So the big thing here is not giving the ball back to Huntington. Take it slow, run the ball, and make sure we get some points in the ball.
Make sure we get the ball back at half. Double dip, as I like to call it.
That's right.
Score right here before the half, then score once more. 14-7 Huntington, 4:11 on the clock.
The house is packed. Everybody came to see this game.
So let's see. Huntington has a bit of a special teams, let's say. They don't kick it as far as most teams, but they do play a little bit of
Number
smart
7,
smart
RJ
ball.
Peters, deep to receive.
You know.
Also,
I
number
always say
4,
you have
Jade
to play
Bryant,
with
number
what you have.
1, back to
You
receive.
know, see the players that you have and play to their strengths, and that's what makes a good coach. You see your players, and you draw up plays specifically for who you have.
And it looks like it's going to be a deep kick all the way to the touchback. Touchback for the Blue Devils.
Kick goes into the end zone. It will be a touchback.
So interesting choice by them. 4:11 on the clock. It's going to be Hillsy's ball on the 20-yard line. In football, in NFL now, it would be the 35-yard line, Ben.
Yep, that's right. You know, and I think they've just been moving it out and out and out over the past couple of years because they want people to take the ball out. You know,
Yeah.
and they don't want to see touchbacks. That's not very exciting. They want to see some kicking things.
So 4:11 in the first half so far.
I think everybody can agree with me when you say that a kick return going back for a touchdown is one of the most exciting things in football.
I agree. Sevilla and D1 in the backfield. Hand off to D1. Or no, Sevilla keeps it, and he's going to be sacked.
Sevilla is sacked.
Same guy as last time.
Number 52, Ethan Lawless. Number 9, Chase Northrup.
52. That's his second sack of the game.
Loss of 5 on the play. Second down and 15 from the 15.
Second down and 15. 3:40 to go. Sorry if the scoreboard has experienced some errors on the home fan viewer. Having some technical difficulties. 3:30 to go. Second and 15 for the Redhawks. Sevilla and D1. And we're going to have a false start.
Lions on the play. Ball start against
Another
Hillsies.
miscommunication by Hillsy is going to back them up further. Second down and 20.
Can't happen.
25-yard penalty, make it second and
I
20
pray
from
for
the
these
10.
players on Monday that Alex Markham's probably going to make them run after this. How many flags they had in the first half? Way too many, and it can't happen. I mean, I guarantee this first half would be well done with if there were not so many flags. The
So-
flag has been continuously having to stop, and they've just been getting backed up and helping out Huntington when they shouldn't be doing.
Yeah, so 3:25 to go in this first half of action.
On the west road.
Okay, cool. On this
We
side.
might have to restart the computer.
Cool.
But then the
It's going to
stream.
be a handoff to D1. He has no space to go. Tackled by number 44,
I mean, they've really had
D1 with the carry.
Blake Bender on the tackle.
D1 has not really been able to get much done today. They've
44,
definitely
Blake Bender makes the
watched
tackle.
the film. They know how good the football players is. They haven't
Loss of 3.
Are they going for this?
Third down and 23 from the 7.
Oh no, it's third down, guys. Third and 23 from the 7-yard line. Now here you got to be careful not to take a safety, make this a 2-possession game. Going to be Sevilla dropping back. He's going to get rid of the ball quickly. Screen pass to D1. D1 has open space. He gets back, but not enough for the first down. All the way back to the 28. That's a 20-yard completion for Sevilla.
He's about 3 yards short. What are they going to do here?
21-yard gain on the completion. Now they get 4th down and 2 from the 28.
4th down and 2. Do you play conservative or do you play aggressive?
But aggressive here. They're such a skilled group of guys.
But you don't want to give them a 2-possession lead.
You don't.
So if you could trust your kicker to kick it deep,
don't.
maybe try to draw an offsides penalty here.
They're going to go for it. Or it looks like they're going to go for it. They may just be trying to draw the offsides.
I see special teams players coming on.
Here we go. Kick team comes out.
Looks like Noah Ryan's going to come out and kick. They're going to move. Charge timeout. Hills East. That's going to be their second of the half.
1:48 left to play in the first half. Hillsies calls their second timeout.
147. Still decision on the table. Are they going to punt it? Are they going to go for it? Ben, what do you think they're going to come out of the huddle with?
You know, I think they're gonna come out here and they're gonna run around. I do, but I think that, you know, in my opinion, if I was Marson here, I would go for it, just because I know about this, you know, this three-headed monster that I have in the backfield, and I know about these weapons that I have, you know, on the outside. So I know that, you know, Nick Sevilla has speed. There's a lot of different avenues you can go to just pick up 2 yards here, keep moving. You still got almost 2 minutes left in the half. Time to roll down the field. I do think they're gonna come out here and punt it, but
Time will tell. Looks like the punt team is in the huddle because I see D1 and Adrian Merchant on the sidelines. So it does look like the punt team will be on the field. 147. Huntington still has 2 timeouts left. Huntington has 2 timeouts left, so it's going to be interesting how they use them down the line here.
yeah, that was right.
And Marcelin trusting in his kicker, kicker slash punter Noah Reinstein to come out once more here after not the best punt the first time up. So laces up, and here's the kick. That's a lot better. Going to be kicked to the 40-yard line, and going to take a roll.
It takes a Hills East bounce.
Going to stop down at the 38-yard line.
34-yard punt with no return.
34-yard punt on that.
So if I'm Hills East here, I think the main goal is to not let Huntington get any points in the fourth quarter. Being that you do get the ball close to begin the second half. And exactly what I was saying before, you know, the goal was to go out there, perform some reward with them, you know, end the half like that. Unfortunately, they did give the ball back to Huntington. Now, you can't go back. The only thing you can do now is go forward, try your best to make sure Huntington does not put it in.
100%. So 1:37 to go. 14-7 Blue Devils. Maybe Hillsies can force one of their turnovers here.
Yeah.
Force Guzek or Jones to make a mistake, 2 of the key players.
That's true.
Quick 3 and out possibly, because they're going to have to throw the ball this drive.
Yeah.
Can't just run it.
Definitely. The corners and the safety got to be ready to use their heads here.
Unless they play conservative. So it's going to be 1st down and 10 for Huntington on the 38-yard line. Guzek, hand off to Jones. He's going to look to get to the outside, and Merchant is there, and he's going to be tackled at the 45-yard line. Clock will stop. He does go out of bounds. So 1:31 now. 2nd down and 5.
8-yard gain on the play. It'll be 2nd and 2 from the 40.
2nd and 2, excuse me. So 1:31. A lot of time on the clock. Hillsies need to play their best defense for 1 minute right now. So 1:31. Guzek drops back in the pocket. He's going to throw it deep. Intended for number 21, and there's a flag on the play.
Flag on the play.
I'm going to call a pass interference there.
Camistan is the intended
Pass
receiver.
intended for
Soto on the
Jack
coverage.
Camistan.
Soto looked like it was pass interference on him. His hand was over. His hand didn't let the receiver play the ball and said he played the body. So it's going to be 1st down and 10 from Huntington. It's not a spot foul like in the NFL. I think it's a college football rule, 10 yards.
Oh. I mean, I was not aware of that. I was going to say that was probably one of the worst things that could possibly happen. With a spot foul, you know, you take them all the way down to the 20-yard line, territory for halftime. That would have been a nightmare. But,
It'll be a 15-yard penalty, so it'll be good for Huntington. 1st down. It'll be 1st and 10.
Hills East territory.
Hills East 39.
They're at the 39-yard line. So again, not great from Hills East, but it could be worse.
So the whistle is blown for the clock, and here we go. It's 1st down. It's 1st down and 10. 1:23 on the clock. Hills East down by a touchdown. Guzek drops back in the pocket, rolling right, comes back to the middle, and he slips. There's a flag down on the play. Looks like it's going to be a hold on number 67, Zachary Matthews.
Yeah.
Holding against Huntington is the goal.
Got a minute and 14 seconds left remaining in the first half. Just got try to hold here.
Yeah, so that was a big flag right there for Huntington. It would have been a 3-4 yard loss, but now it's a 10-yard loss.
Penalty will be accepted.
So, first and 14, or first and 20 about.
So the 10-yard penalty, first and 20.
Ball on the
from
49-yard
49.
line. 1:14 to go. Hillsy's looking to stop the Blue Devils right here. Got to get a big stop here.
Yeah, it's huge. Absolutely huge. Can't let any points get on the board here.
And they do get ball at half, so halftime adjustments will be crucial for each team.
For sure.
Jones handoff, going to take it up the middle.
Yasir Jones with the carry.
About a 4-yard gain. 4.5-yard gain.
Yeah, maybe not even. I mean, that's
Caden Bryan and Jake
clearly looks
Cagliaro
like
made the
it's
tackle.
Looks like they're going to want to take it to halftime. But
5-yard
who
gain
knows?
on
They're
the
on
play,
Hillsy's
second and
side. They might want to get the ball into Hillsy's with 30 seconds left.
Yeah, I think.
Because they are hustling it up a little bit, but not too much.
I think
48
I
seconds.
think they should take a shot down the field.
Guzek drops back in the pocket, looking deep. Kembleton has it, and he's going to go all the way to the 1-yard line. Touchdown! Blue Devils.
Touchdown, Huntington.
And that's blown covered by Soto right there. Hillsy's down by 2 touchdowns.
Jacob Gusick completed to Jack Canistine.
Kemstein once more, key receiver. Hillsy's down by 2 touchdowns. This is not looking good early for Hillsy's.
44-yard touchdown
That's an
catch.
absolute kill. That's exactly what I was saying before. You can't let points get on the board. Nonetheless, get a touchdown put on here right before halftime. And when there's 35 seconds left, they were just running the ball. They decided to take one shot down the field and it works. I mean, that can't happen. It can't happen. You gotta know that that's exactly what they want to do. You gotta know that they want to take a shot down the field. They want to get points on the board. They got nothing to lose. And then you let them
Robbie
up.
Campbell will attempt the extra point.
Absolute killer.
So
Number 1, Henry
Looks like it could
Gerber
be,
to hold.
21-7 here. And, yeah, not good.
But Hillsy's does get the ball back, so maybe they will try something on offense here. So 35 seconds. Kick is up. Kick is barely good.
Good.
Just got through the uprights.
45.3 left to play in the first half. Huntington 21. Hillsy 7.
21-7. Blue Devils with the lead.
Yeah.
Hillsy's gonna have to make a big adjustment right here. Ben, you trying to score here? Or you just taking it to the half? Take a knee.
Well, it's a tough choice. There's only 35 seconds left, but I think what they're going to do is they're probably going to try the ball twice and take it if we have. Because it's clear that they have adjustments that they need to make, and I'm sure Marshawn is urgent to go make those adjustments.
100%. So maybe D1 we'll see a little bit.
Who knows, though? He's such a dog. He can take one to the house after that play. You never know.
100%. So kicking teams coming out onto the field. Refs running back to their positions. 35 seconds. Hillsy's down by 2 touchdowns. A team that didn't lose until East Islip last year in a much harder division this year. Every game is going to be a dogfight, according to Coach Marcelin. So they're going to have to make some crucial adjustments here, and we're going to go from there. So 35.3 seconds on the clock to be exact. Hillsy's down by 2 touchdowns.
Keep in mind that Hillsy scored the first touchdown at the end of the day, and then they had 3 straight touchdowns on them without any pushback.
Kicking teams come out. Going to be Robbie Campbell once more. Robbie Campbell sets. Here's the kick.
Good kick.
Going to be at the 2-yard line. Dropped by R.J. Peters, but he recovers. And he's going to try to get to the outside. He got to the 20. And there's a flag on the field once more.
R.J. Peters
Going
brings
to
it
be
back to the
spotted at the 35-yard line.
flag on the
And
play.
number 15, 16, is injured on the field. Looks like it's Javon Henderson down on that play, but he's walking up hard after that. Took a hard hit on that play.
Yeah, that kickoff took off
Penalty is
around
holding
10
against
seconds
Hillsy's.
on the board. I think that they're probably just going to run the ball and take it to halftime.
Well, it depends what this flag is.
Yeah.
It looks like the ref's going to start walking against Hillsy, so Philly definitely will take this to halftime. A little bit of a sloppy first half for Hillsy and Huntington, but Huntington has recovered where Hillsy has not yet recovered.
Yeah, they started off with a strong touchdown to R.J. Peters by the Redhawks, and then it was three straight unanswered points, three straight unanswered touchdowns by the Blue Devils.
So 26.1 seconds. Sevilla and D1 in the backfield. Let's see what they do. They look like they're going to be running a play here. Sevilla looks like there's timeout called by Ron Wilson and the Huntington Blue Devils. They got one timeout remaining.
Timeout, Huntington.
And we see the receivers here. Donnie Jones, right? Donnie Jones, Chase McCoy,
Soto, Merchant.
Soto, and Merchant.
Yeah, so
And
based on that last play, you saw their formation, you saw their setup, and then you saw what was going to happen. What do you think is going to happen on this play?
I think they might try to run a little pass play, but the thing that I was noticing, the guys on the field there were Donnie Jones, transfer from Jericho, Chase McCoy, transfer from Hills West, and Ryan Soto, another transfer. So they're bringing in new faces, and those are coming in and immediately being the important guys for Hills East. Adrian Merchant was here last year, and he's, we know what he can do. But yeah, it's interesting to see the new faces.
100%. Going to see how Hills East is going to adjust. So 26.1 seconds. Hills East down by 2 touchdowns. Ball on the 25-yard line. Looks like they're not going to just sit on it. Looks like they'll actually run a real play here. Sevilla and D1 in the backfield.
First and 10 for the 25.
Sevilla going to pass it. He's going to hit D1. He's going to catch it. He's going to break a tackle. He's going to get out at the 38-yard line. Clock has stopped. 17.4 seconds.
Gain of 12 on the play.
Looks like they're going to try to get a field goal.
And that will be a first down.
First down.
I do not see the kicker using the little goal net over there, so that's a little interesting.
I thought he stayed in, but I guess
He
not.
said he got the line. I guess.
So 17.4, ball on the 37-yard line, first down and 10. Sevilla drops back in the pocket. He is going to throw it incomplete to D1.
Pass is incomplete. Intended
Not a
for
great
D1.
pass. Makai Crump was even closer to the ball than D1 right there.
Brings
So
up second and 10
second down
from
and 10.
37.
5 seconds.
13 seconds. 13 seconds on the clock. And maybe they try to take a shot here, because maybe they try to draw a penalty, because a quarter or half can end on a penalty.
That's true.
So it's going to be Sevilla and D1 in the backfield. Got Soto down by us. Merchant on the far side of the field.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Sevilla drops back into the pocket. He is thrown short to D1. D1 is taken down.
Man,
Who is
this kid number 52 on
52,
Huntington?
Ethan Wallace.
52, Ethan Lawless, one of the captains.
Makes the
This
tackle.
kid, Ethan Lawless, is an
Final
absolute beast.
timeout.
Final timeout of the half for Hills East with 1.9 seconds.
I mean, he's one of the most skilled defensive players I've seen in a while, Ethan Wallace. He's got 2 sacks in the first half, and when he tackles people, he just clobbers them. He hits them hard. Very skilled player.
So 1.9 seconds on the clock. Hills East called this timeout. There was still about 10 to 8 seconds on the clock when D1 went down. So they called the timeout a little late, not to give Huntington a chance to get the ball back if they do decide to go for it here and take a shot.
I think they will. Nothing to lose.
Yep, and put maybe one of the good defensive guys, because most of the guys play both sides of the ball, so they can tackle, unlike in the NFL.
True. Jaden Bryan, Adrian Merchant, Chase McCoy. Guys that play both sides of the field.
Soto.
Yeah. We see Donnie Jones here. Look at him. I mean, he's huge. He's 6'5" receiver. Like, that's just something you don't see very often. He's a great player.
So 1.9 seconds left. 21-7 Blue Devils. He's going to try to take a shot here. They rush 3. Sevilla rolls right. He's going to hit Keehee. No, it's dropped on the far side of the field.
And that'll do it for the first half. Redhawks 7, Blue Devils 21.
We'll be back with you for second half action
With the score,
in 15 minutes. Thank you.
LZ 7.